5-4 your final in overtime. The Adirondack Flames over the Hamilton Bulldogs here at First Ontario Centre. Laura Barney with Matt Holmes as always. Matt, I don't know if we need to talk about how big this one was actually for both teams.
Yeah.
Adirondack Flames are chasing that playoff spot, but they have 4 games in hand on the Hamilton Bulldogs.
Yeah, and I think that's why just saving the 1 point out of this was so monumental for the Dogs, being down 2 goals in the third period and fighting back to force overtime. That was a feat in itself. Yeah. Even though they played so well through 60 minutes, it's a big 1 point when you look at the standings, because every game you've got, you have to put something on the board because you know the guys behind you, they're more than likely going to do it. So right now the Dogs are keeping pace. They're holding themselves in that playoff spot, and 1 point will keep you there. You just have to get W's after this.
So, I mean, you look at what they did. They had all the momentum. Do you think that small break heading into overtime was all it took?
I think the biggest thing in the overtime period was the penalty that got called on Eric Tangradi. That kind of sucked the life out of the 4-on-4. And from there, Adirondack held a little bit of the momentum. Mind you, they almost sprung Tangradi for a breakaway goal in the overtime period when he came out of the penalty box. But that kind of shook off the momentum. The Dogs this season, they just can't seem to win on the 3-on-3. And for whatever it is, they just can't get those W's when it's 3-on-3. I personally seem to think it's coming down to luck at this point in time. But at some point, you just kind of need to get that monkey off your back.
All right, Matt, well, thank you very much for your thoughts as always. The Hamilton Bulldogs have a day off, and they're back here at First Ontario Centre this Friday where they take on the Rochester Americans. We'll see you then. But for now, we're going to hear from your Hamilton Bulldogs.
To see us battle back and get a big point, at least come away with something. We think this team's starting to score some goals, and if we can take care of our own, then I think it'll put us in good shape.
You guys get the sense, because you had so many shots on goal and so many scoring chances here tonight, that maybe you should have had more than was up on that scoreboard?
Yeah, for sure. I think we had 45 shots, so you get that many shots, usually you get 5 or 6 goals, and we made a couple nice saves, I thought, on a few of our chances, and that ended up being the difference in the game.
Let's talk a little bit about the line mates, because you along with Tango and TJ, you guys have been finding some chemistry the last couple of games, looking great out there.
Yeah, I think we're starting to get really comfortable with each other, and I thought we were pretty good tonight. We, like I said, had more chances, could have easily had a couple more, but they're both playing really well, and they're easy to play with. Tango's real hard on the puck, and TJ moves the puck to us, and it's just been a lot of fun the last couple of games.